fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Le numéro 4.
Now it's Lukaku.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. João Cancelo.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. Botman. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
In by Cancelo. And he's taking no chances there.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And this is Lukaku.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he shoots! He scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... He gets big! Oh, he's hit the bar! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 8.
He's found a way past. Stood up well to him there. Lukaku. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
McAllister. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is ended up in no man's land. João Cancelo. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Pullet, good purposeful running this. Now this could be a chance. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Shoots! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The just joining us, we are... Can he finish? Ndika getting this one clear. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Ball driven towards the far post. Here comes another cross. And that should get the job done. Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gattuso and Koundé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Quarter of an hour played. Hones! He's scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool have taken the lead. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. Ndika simply refused to be outdone there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. Koundé. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. It's gone for a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rodri cuts it out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Ødegaard. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Knocks it into space. Matheus Cunha. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gattuso. Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni. Ødegaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Now that looks a decent ball.
Temps additionnel.
It's a sharp pass. Cucurella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic. He's found the way. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. Matheus Cunha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be. Sorloth gets flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. Looking for options for movement. Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Matheus Cunha couldn't squeeze it through. Ekitike. Now it's Sorloth. Rice gets a foot in here. He's having a shot! And it's Ødegaard. Rice. Liverpool with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
So time for change.
Le numéro
And this
7.
one has been on the cards for a
Le
little
numéro
while.
21. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 19.
Noticeable change in the approach
Le
to
numéro
defending
4.
here. Much more in your face.
Le numéro
Yeah,
9.
they've got to be careful,
Le
Peter,
numéro
that they
18.
don't allow their
Le
attempt to
numéro
snuff
13.
out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Chance! Oh, Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Mbappe! Thuram! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Thuram. Oh, good take in a good area.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 41. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22. Changement.
Bruno Fernandes. And that was nowhere near his best. Danger averted for now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckle.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now that is commitment to the cause. Liverpool have their second corner now. DiMarco showing good feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cleared without complication. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Alvarez. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing nice and neat. Alvarez receives it in a good position here.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Eze. Alvarez tries to play it through, flings it across. Paris Saint-Germain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here.
Changement en cours.
Konate clears it away.
5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lukaku. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham. DiMarco. That's very neat. DiMarco stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's neat. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, this looks sharp. Hoeneß. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Eze. Back when it tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's shifting through the... Bruno Fernandes! It's loose now and they want to get it... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Played out towards the right wing, looking for options for movement. Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Araujo getting this one clear. Strokes it back. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Well, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Sørloth. Sørloth. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Ndicka. Now it's Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Araujo makes the interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And he's let fly! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's neat. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Koundé. Cross into... Oh, smashing! Oh, crossbar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Eze. Passes short and sharp. Lovely bit of skill. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a delicate... There's the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he cuts out the supply.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Branthwaite. That's a lovely, neat pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's running through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this is Ibrahimovic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ekitike. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now,
Peter. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Nice interception, well timed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's only too happy to take that back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Eze. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The message is clear, none shall pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. Tries to play it through. Botman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ekitike, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Hoeneß. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's heaved it away. Hoeneß does really well to win the ball there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's having a shot! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Changement en cours.
Ndika. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kimmich. Great defending, strong and determined. DiMarco defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Little pass back. Cleared without complication. Now it's Lukaku. DiMarco. DiMarco has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. And we are already back underway. Liverpool displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. How can they go one better? Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 2. Changement.
DiMarco tries to clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's DiMarco. And it's Gullit. Shapes to shoot! That's gone for a throw-in. McAllister. Here's Matheus Cunha. Ødegaard. Matheus Cunha. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ødegaard. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ødegaard caresses it through. Thuram is flagged offside. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. It's just beyond his reach. Played out to the left flank.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Added Zubimendi. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Lukaku. Now it's Kimmich. Gets a good foot in there. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's picked his way through. Kimmich gets a cross in. Branthwaite. Botman. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Some really good ball movement. Kimmich has it out wide and in space. And that has been cleared. And it's Ødegaard. Kimmich's cross. He rises!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Vicious ball here. And Dijk can get it clear. Terrific header! He's got away with one there. Desperate defending required here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
He's straight offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé deep into stoppage time. No way through. And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Kimmich first in line. And he has done his bit.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Dimarco is the next man in the spotlight. One.
He just did what he was asked.
Lukaku will take their second. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lukaku is third in line.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Thuram is fourth up. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Gullit is the fourth man to step forward for them. Top corner. It's three apiece. McAllister is the fifth volunteer. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Bellingham to end it here and now. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, Cooley does it!
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Tchouaméni is the second of the unscheduled takers.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Just about that. Liverpool fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.